Hello guys, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Bola Harrison. Kindly stay, keep watching, enjoy, and lastly guys, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share this video to your friends, your family, your loved ones, or anyone you might know who is on the migration journey to study abroad. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how to show the proof of funds to study in Belgium. So I've put up about 3 videos on studying in Belgium, and if you don't know, if you're watching me for the first time, I'm an international student. I'm currently residing in Belgium. I'm studying in Belgium and in Czech Republic, so I live in Europe basically. So recently I put up a video on why I think you should study in Belgium, and I mentioned the many benefits that students have to enjoy in Belgium. So in today's video, based on demand and based on the follow-up videos to study in Belgium, I'll be talking about how to show the proof of funds when you are applying for your Belgian Type D study visa. Now, there are things you should know which includes applying for your visa, which the major part of them is the proof of solvency. Because in Belgium, you don't pay your tuition fee before you arrive or before your visa. You pay your tuition fee when you get to Belgium. So what they are concerned about is not your tuition fee. Of course, some of their tuition is very low. What they are concerned about is how you can take care of yourself when you land in Belgium. So they want you to show your proof of solvency or your means of subsistence, how you can cater for yourself. Now, the Belgium system uses 3 means of proof of solvency. That's proof of fund. I'll just use the word proof of fund. Proof of fund is showing that you have the essential minimum required by a country's government that you can take care of yourself. In Belgium, the minimum amount set for students, or by estimate by research, that students can fend and take care of themselves on 950 euros per month, and you have 1 year for your study, so you have 12 months. So they believe that 950 euros is the total or the current cost to survive in Belgium as a student, which includes your accommodation and your feeding and every other thing. So the way to show that you have this money are in three forms. Number 1, the block account method, the Annex 32 present charge method, and lastly the scholarship method, and I'll take them one after the other. Block account method is the method where you tell your school upon gaining admission, your school will recommend or would ask you if you would like to use this method. So the school will set up an account in your name where you'll be transferring 950 euros times 12, which is 11,400 euros plus 100 euros for administrative fees, total 11,500 euros. You need to send this 11,500 euros to the school. They open up the account, and when you arrive Belgium, after you successfully get your visa, you'll be given this money monthly. This money is disbursed monthly, guys. It's not given to you at once. It's not a money that you immediately get into Belgium. When you arrive in Belgium, it will be given to you as soon as the academic year starts. Every month, 950 euros till the end of the academic year. This method is highly recommended by Belgian universities because, it's one of the surest method. If every other thing, your document and every other thing works out fine, your interview and it's fine, and you only have the proof of fund left, once you use this method, the school assures you to a large extent, it's a guarantee that you will likely get your visa. The second method is the scholarship method, and scholarship is basically when you get a scholarship to study in Belgium from the European government, from the European Commission, or from the Belgian government. There are scholarships that are from Europe, like Erasmus Mundus. There are scholarships that are Belgian scholarship, that are federal or national scholarship. You have like Global Minds, you have like Mastermind. Most of the schools in Flanders and the Flemish region are all under this type of scholarship. Then there are scholarships that are particular to that university themselves, probably maybe for researchers, for PhD students, or for some set of students, maybe students from China, students from America, and all of that. Now, if you are going to use a scholarship, some of the scholarship, either the Flemish scholarship, that's the scholarship under the Flemish government, or Belgian government, which pertains to Wallonia and Flanders. If you're using the scholarship or university scholarship, some of them, if not all, because I don't want to speak for all, would indicate that you are exempted from administrative fees. The administrative fee is basically your home office fee, which is around 230 euros to 240 euros, depending on the university, if it's public or private. You are exempted from paying this amount. 1, you're also going to be exempted from paying visa fee at the visa office where you'll be applying for your visa before it's taken to the Belgian embassy. Now, when you apply for your visa, It will be stated on your certificate, for instance, the Global Mind, Mastermind, Erasmus Mundus, it exempts you from these administrative fees. But you also want to confirm from the scholarship body, you also want to get like a written memo, because sometimes the visa handling office, which is TLS, which handles the visa application for Belgium, might give you issues because some of them are not aware that some of this scholarship exempts you, except for the popular scholarship they know. Some of them don't know that this scholarship exempts you from certain administrative fees, so they want to see a kind of proof. Also, if you're using the scholarship method, you won't be attending an interview because they believe that prior to the scholarship you've been evaluated and examined and your documents have gone through rigorous phase. So you just apply for your visa, you don't pay home office fee, you don't pay visa fee, and you don't do an interview. Yes, Belgian embassy requires you to do an interview. The interview can be in written form or in oral. If they believe that the written form is okay and the consular is okay with it, you don't do the oral interview. But in some cases, you might be asked to do both the written and the oral. Now, the third method to prove your means of subsistence or the proof of solvency that you have enough funds to cater to yourself as a student is the Annex 32 present charge. It is in the form is in Dutch and in French because, like I said, Belgium has 2 regions or 3 languages, but the major ones are French and Flemish Dutch. So the document is in Dutch and in French. If you are going to Wallonia, you print and fill your document using the Dutch form, the French form. If you are going to Flanders, you use the Dutch form. Now, the Annex 32 is simply a commitment, a guarantor's form that your sponsor or your guarantor will take charge, will take commitment of your studies in Belgium. They just have to prove that they are earning the existential or required amounts needed for them and yourself. Now, your sponsor, which can be a Belgian, a non-European, or an European citizen or permanent resident, have to show that they have 2,008.32 euros, including 789 euros for you, the student. So the 2,008 euros is for them, or 2,009 euros is for them, and about the 790 euros is for you. Once they have this money together, is around 2,700, let me just say 2,800 euros to prove that they can take care of your bills and your needs as a student in Belgium and also cater for themselves. Now, if your sponsor has a child, for every child they have is an extra amount. I think it's set at 150 euros or something. I can't remember right now. So you have 2,008 for a single person, including the student, and for every child or dependent that your sponsor have, there's an extra amount added to this. Now, this amount is not shown over the period of time like in other countries like Czech Republic, Sweden, or Finland, where you leave the money for 6 months or 3 months or 1 year. This money has to be shown through pay slips. Now, if you are using someone who is outside Europe, it might be difficult to get someone who is paid 2,800 euros or 3,000 euros after tax. This money is after tax, guys. You might have someone who is earning 3,000 euros, but when they remove the tax, the person might be getting 2,004, 2,005. If this money is short by just 50 euros, that Annex 32 may be rejected. It will be rejected. It can be rejected. I won't say it will be. It may and can be rejected because the essential amount needed to be there is 2,789. I would just say 2,800 euros for someone who does not have kids. Now, your sponsor can be a Belgian, like I said. It can be a Belgian who is related to you or not. It can be an European person, someone who is living in Europe, maybe a citizen or a person with a permanent residency in Europe, and it can be your family member. Now, another thing to this is, if you are using an Annex 32, the person must be related to you up until 3rd degree. You might want to check that out on Google or any of the university in Belgium on their webpage. The person must be related up until 3rd degree, guys. If it's not up to 3rd degrees, if it's more than 3rd degrees and the consular, the embassy cannot find a tie between the both of you, it will be rejected. Now, even the Annex 32 will be rejected before you apply for your visa, because for Annex 32, you have to take it to the closest Belgian embassy or consulate in the country where your sponsor is residing. For instance, your sponsor is in the UK. He or she has to take that document after filling it and attaching their passport, their resident permit, their tax slips, their pay slip, their employment contracts, and their family, what's they call the thing, like their family structure. There's a certificate some people get if you're living outside Africa. You get a certificate that this is their family structure and these are the people that are dependent on them. So when they attach all of those documents and they notarize them, they have to take them to the Belgian embassy in their country where they reside. If your sponsor is in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Germany, Belgium, they have to do the same thing. So when they attach all this document, the Belgian office embassy in that country will go through the document and certify if it's okay and meets the requirements. They stamp it, seal it, and your sponsor has to send it back to you. Physical copy back to you. That physical copy with the stamp and signature from the Belgian embassy of your sponsor's country where he's residing is what you attach to your document to apply for your visa. So you don't use your sponsor's bank statement, you don't use your sponsor's ATM card or whatever, and you don't just say 3,000 euros. It is 2,800 euros for a single sponsor plus the student after tax. Now, like I said, Annex 32, there are a lot of problems with Annex 32 because number one, if there's not enough time between you and your sponsor, it may be rejected. But two, if your sponsor cannot prove that they are earning this amount via their pay slips after tax, it can be rejected. Even by shorting just 50 euros, it would be rejected or it can be rejected. The last thing also is that the Annex 32, you have to submit the hard copy. So whatever your sponsor does, they have to send the hard copy back to you. These are the three ways that you can show your proof of fund or your means of subsistence to apply for your long-term type D study visa as a student who wants to study or who is coming to study in Belgium. I hope that you are clear on this. If you are not, you can leave your questions in the comment box. You can reach out to me, follow me on my social media pages. You can also share this video, give this video a thumbs up, like this video if the information has been useful to you or is useful to you. And please hit the subscribe button. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to my family, and kindly turn on the notification bell so whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know. See you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.